Hey guys, so we are just going to take a quick deep dive into some further options that you have for iMovie in terms of, speed, either slower, faster, also like instant replays. If you've ever wondered how they do that on TV, when it comes to iMovie, it's literally as simple as the click of a button. In fact, actually, I can start that right now. So keep in mind wherever your cursor is when you select like fast or slow or whatnot. That's where iMovie is going to set whatever you tell it to do. So if you're trying to set your instant replay from the beginning of a clip, make sure this line is at the beginning versus if you're trying to do an instant replay of a piece of your content, then you want to put it right before where you want the instant replay to start. So that magic menu is up here under modify. So when you drop down the modify, there's actually quite a few options up here that I encourage you play around with, and that's going to literally give you all put a clip in and play around with everything and see how it all works. So, down here are all of the speed ones. So slow motion, and of course it has percentages, which I will say that we've been over where you can alter, speed within this menu over here. And it is alterable by you could literally alter it by 13% if you really want to be like that specific, but this is a great place to start if you've never done this before. So slow motion, obviously slow the video down. Fast forward being speed your video up. Instant replay, which also the percentage is how much of it is included in the instant replay. Rewind, add a freeze frame being like your video stops mid-scene, or of course reset. That's a magic button, right? Undo what you just did. And all of these, some of these are available within, when you right click on any of your scenes, so you'll recognize some of these, right? Split clip, you saw that on the modify menu. Add freeze frame, you saw that one. You saw these. Also adding a cross dissolve is a transition, but it's a very common transition that's used quite often. So anyway, you'll see when you right hand click, there's a lot of easy access buttons so that you can, things that are very common versus up here in the modify, you have many options. Another one I just want to point out is this fade to, which basically means that within your clip, it's going to fade to, like it says, black and white. Dream has kind of a shiny feeling to it. So first we'll do an instant replay, and we'll just do 25%. We're gonna go, and it's gonna be a slow instant replay. All right, so let's watch. Oh my God, this is gonna take forever. Well, and let's just say, if I was editing this video, obviously you would have to, rein in, and this is the whole point, right? We are learning how to create videos that have cool effects like this, but we don't necessarily want all of this. So what I would do is I would split it, and then I would, I think I'm gonna, let's just cut it here. Oh, and then this was automatically added. The instant replay button was automatically added, but we don't necessarily need that. So let's see what this looks like now. So as you can see, though, that is it's not perfect because I'm just, messing around here. But as you can see, that is a much closer idea of what you would really trying to what you would really be trying to make if we were actually trying to make a video right here. And as you saw, all I was doing was, I made the clip shorter just purely by, using my mouse to to make it bigger or smaller. And that's the great part about iMovie is most of everything you do is just kind of like drag and drop, which is like a really great feature about this program. But I will also add that it is limited in, in its basics. So when you get into, like a paid software, there is a lot, paid softwares can do everything iMovie can do. And then they have, additional features that, basically they had to take iMovie to the next level. So that's what they did. So you'll find that after you have mastered iMovie or even Shotcut, that you'll be seeking, a little bit more. And I had mentioned one other piece. I had mentioned one other, up here, a fade to in terms of like a filter, right? So you could change the filter of the clip completely, as I told you over in this menu over here. But if you wanted to, have one clip have, kind of a fade to idea, you can fade to black and white. So so we'll watch this and see it fade to black and white. Oh. So this one I actually added fade to dream here. So here I'm gonna get rid of this and we'll well, it doesn't really matter because I already messed this up. But with that being said, here we will, the great part also about iMovie is you can literally just remake your clip. So here we have this clip here. All right, now we want to take this and we want to fade this to black and white. So here we go. Well, the lag was apparent, but come on. There we go. Okay, so the lag was apparent, but it was also like processing. So sometimes when it comes to that kind of stuff, just let it run through once. It's going to be glitchy, and then when you run through the second time, it'll be much smoother because it'll actually have a chance to like process what you're asking it to do. So anyway, that's a short, quick, short and sweet video on some additional modifications that you can add or make to your movie. So. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and like I said, over in the members area, if you have a video you want to request, like if you want to learn how to do something specific, go ahead and fill out the video request form. And if you're using iMovie, of course, just select iMovie. And I'm looking forward to you guys, challenging me on, be creative. The sky's the limit. So I'm looking forward to the ideas you guys come up with. All right. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next.